Hey, good morning or good evening. So this is the setup that I have currently. I'm just going to show you the backend in just a minute. Before I do, I'm just going to run down through the software side just to give you a heads up. So this is the Aura Sync software that I'm using right now to sync all my devices. Here you can see the motherboard is here. The motherboard LED lighting, polymer lighting is here, and then there's mouse, and this is the addressable LED strip that I was talking about. So here, as you can see, I have selected the rainbow effect, and right now if I go to the system side, this is the rainbow effect that's going on. And as you can see, the colors are kind of switching and flickering from one color to another. It's not a rainbow effect. As you can see, the mouse, it's a different mouse, different company. This one is working properly. I mean, it's scrolling through the colors with the soothing effect, but this one is also working in the back end. This is the Asus motherboard that I have, but in the front end, the cabinet's LED is doing certain things in a different manner. So I am going to walk you through the setup. So here you can see this is the addressable header, which is the one below it, just below it, with the 3-pin connector, but the one above it is the 4-pin RGB Aura header. Now this cable is connected properly here. Now if I go back, so this is the cable which is running from the front end, the back end, into the RGB in section. As you can see, this is that cable. Now this one and the other one is coming from the front end top IO. So there are two cables that are running from Cooler Master cabinet. One is the LED setup for all these things, and the other one is the RGB setup for the whole cabinet. Now it's connected here in the out section. You can see both are connected properly, they're firm, nothing is wobbling. So the fan header, like you mentioned, like there might be a fan that's breaking things up. So this fan connector is, I'm just going to go in the front end. So the fan connector is the one, this one. This doesn't have any LEDs. It's just a proprietary fan that came in with the Cooler Master cabinet. It's just plain stuff. Now the other cables that are connected here are the ones with the addressable, like the SATA cable, the power cable, and this one is also coming from the front IO connector. So this is the base setup. Now for all the RGB setups that are going on, apart from these ones, are the ones that are being controlled by the IQ software. So that's the Corsair, you can see up, that's the Corsair. This one is also the Corsair connector, and these are connected through the hub. Now I can show you, like this is the hub that's being connected. So certain cables are going through the LED strip, LED section, LED RGB hub, and the other ones are going through the fan connector hub. Now, yeah, both are totally different. None of them is like conflicting any of the system right now, but still I'm not getting the RGB as per my wish. Like if I turn all my lights off, now if I go to the colors, static colors, and I choose red, you can see everything's turning red. The ones that are being controlled by the Cooler Master hub are the ones like this one and this one. That's all. The front IO is working properly. So the red color is showing up as red. The orange color, I clicked on the orange color, now it's showing up as green. The yellow color is showing up as light green. The next color is like a deep green, so that's also showing up as green. This one is sky blue, this one is deep blue, this one is purple or pink, and the last one is black. Now that's turned off. So I don't know what's going on with the software, so I just want to get this video out to you so that we can go through this process together, and thank you so much for handling this problem for so long. Going through the email threads one at a time is a big thing for all of us. Thank you so much for that, for doing that. So you did mention to connect the RGB, the cabinet's RGB header with the RGB header inside the motherboard. Now this one is a 4-pin, like 10 millimeter thickness connector, but the one that I showed you yesterday with the yellow arrow pointing at it, the picture, it's like 2 millimeter connector. So both of them are mismatching, so that's why I couldn't connect it. And the other one, you did mention to have certain tests with a different device or like an LED fan. I don't have any RGB LED fan currently. Like the Corsair ones have a different plug size, or the connector size is different than the one with the Cooler Master, so I'm not able to connect that. But yeah, let me know if this video helps to go through this cycle. Plus there's one more thing that I want to ask you, like this plug, this connector. Let me just turn on the lights. So as I was saying, like there's this connector, the one below it. This one is the 3.1 Gen USB connection from the front IO. So I have this port, and this port is not working at all. Like there's no device being recognized, not even the sound that shows up in the computer in the Windows 11. It's not registering anything. The power charging capability is also stopped here, paused. It's not working. So I just want to get this out, and if you can see here, I did plug in the connector, the power connector into the motherboard, so that the output comes out at 60 watt instead of 27 watts. But still I'm not getting any recognition. Even if I connect a small device, it's not registering anything. But the backside USB 3.1 connections are working properly, and this is just one thing that I wanted to ask you, like, is this something that I can do, or is it like a software thing that's stopping this from working, or is it something else? That's all for today, I guess. Let me know if you have any suggestions regarding the LED connections. Like I wanted to get this up and running. So if I go again, just to run down again, so this is rainbow effect and this is the rainbow effect. As you can see, the colors are not cycling through smoothly. Also to note, I do use Armory Crate to go through the standard colors right now, but if I go into the shutdowns effects, it's turned off. If I go into the addressable headers, now these are the ones that shows up. For some reason it's under addressable headers, even though I did show you just now that the plug that I connected was inside the Aura RGB 4-pin connector instead of the ARGB connector, the addressable headers. But still the software detects this as the addressable headers. Now under RGB headers, now if I click on calibrate, now if I go into the RGB headers and click next, now you can see the red which shows in the software also shows up here, like this is red. Now if I click next, if I click green, or whatever the color is, right now it's blue. So I do have to select the color blue here and hit next, and this is green. So I can now select the green here and hit next. So the calibration was done properly, but still if I do this, go into the Aura settings, Aura effects, and then click on rainbow, I mean, it still shows up weird. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much.